The era of the most famous cubicle in the world has come to a heartbreaking end. The man who turned office boredom into a global phenomenon and became one of the most polarizing figures in modern media is gone. Scott Adams, the creator of the legendary Dilbert comic strip, has passed away at the age of 68. In a stunning and emotional final update, his family revealed that the cartoonist took his last breath on January 13th. After a grueling and public battle with stage 4 prostate cancer. This wasn't just the death of a cartoonist. It was the final chapter for a man who spent his life testing the boundaries of comedy, business, and free speech, leaving behind a legacy that is as complicated as it is massive. The details of his final days are deeply moving. Adams had been open about his health struggles since May 2025, when he revealed his diagnosis on the same day as former President Joe Biden. By early January, he told his audience that the odds of recovery were essentially zero and that the cancer had spread to his bones, leaving him in constant pain and requiring the use of a walker. During a tearful livestream on his YouTube channel, his first ex-wife, Shelley Miles, read a final message that Scott had prepared on New Year's Day. In his farewell, he wrote that his body had failed before his brain, and that he had lived an amazing life. He even made a shocking final announcement, revealing that despite his lifelong skepticism, he had accepted Jesus Christ as his savior in his final weeks, asking his fans to pay it forward as his ultimate legacy. Before we dive into the secret details of his multi-million-dollar estate and how the Dilbert brand will continue without him, I have to ask you a serious question. How will you remember Scott Adams? Will he be the genius who defined office life for generations? Or will his recent controversies be what defines his story? Stop what you are doing and drop your vote in the comments now, because this is a debate that is trending across the globe. Despite being dropped by nearly every major newspaper in 2023 following a viral rant, he relaunched his comic as Dilbert Reborn and continued his daily podcast until he was physically unable to speak. His career was a roller coaster that saw him go from a bank teller to a man published in 2,000 newspapers in 65 countries. Even in his final moments, he remained a provocateur, choosing to face his end with the same dry humor and blunt honesty that made him famous. His passing has drawn tributes from major political figures, including Donald Trump, who called him a fantastic guy who fought a brave battle. A true original has left the stage, and the office world will never look the same. If you could pick one Dilbert character that perfectly describes your boss or your workplace, who would it be? Let us know in the comments below. And tell us which of Scott's books or comics had the biggest impact on your life.